If you say to yourself or out loud that something, or write down that something is bad, you're likely to believe it's bad. You can say it looks bad, image type. I think it's bad, head type. Feels bad, gut type. And if you write, say, or think it is good, and you can convince your 3 enneagram points to agree that it's good, especially if you're in the triangle 369. So yeah, it feels good. If this happens or doesn't happen, it feels good. Looks good. Like 3, you can say that's success to not have that or to have that. And then the 6 is like, I can think how that was be good, right? Loyal to myself. Anyway, you can do it for all the enneagram types. But the point is, there's a step beyond that. You don't need to be sure it's good or not. That's none of your business. All those neurons devoted to determining, is this good or bad? That's the fall. That's the return, the call, trial, return, Bardo. That's the dusk. That's the harvest. All that assessing. Jesus' parable, Matthew 13. Don't worry about what's wheat and what's weed. That's for the harvester to figure out, right? So we're so afraid of the superego. We're so afraid of God's judgment. We're so afraid of other people or our own inner critic that we make ourselves miserable. And those neurons could be doing a better job at something else, which is just being present, feeling the present sensations, noticing the thoughts, not judging them, just saying, oh, shrug, is that so? Okay. The aspiration is not success. The aspiration is beginner's mind about success and failure. The aspiration is not success. The aspiration is beginner's mind about success and failure. The aspiration is not success. The aspiration is beginner's mind about success and failure. Because if you have success, then you got your conditional happiness, conditional self-love, stuff you got to hold on to and protect and defend and let other people know, I did it. Let your own inner critic know, I did it. What a waste of time and energy. It brings your consciousness down. This is all that peer pressure, keeping up with the Joneses. I don't know if it's called fronting or stunting or whatever it's called. Is corporate ladder, LinkedIn profile, corner office, all this nonsense. We're called like the bat into the night. We're called like the bear into the spring. And then suddenly we get hit with this trial, this summer. The way to glide through the summer is beginner's mind, where you're like, I don't know, probably it's for my best, probably it's for help me grow. I got a ticket the other day. I'm like, oh wow, this is gonna help me to drive slowly. Less chance of an accident, get home not all stressed out. Thank goodness I got to pay only $200 for that opportunity. You say that enough, it becomes true. It's not just I'm faking it, it's true. Literally could save your life to get a $200 speeding ticket. Yeah, you can tell a sob story about it. Totally convincing and could be then true. And the objective is peace, compassion, beginner's mind, patience, acceptance. That's why people try to get rich and famous, just so they can have that stuff. But then it's all conditional, so you find out they don't have that stuff. They just have more conditions, more enneagram fixations. When the mind says this is good because, or the mind says this is bad because, whether it's past, future, self-image, event, say, oh, maybe you're right, I don't know. Thanks for sharing, man. And you just shrug. The end.